Hello, Cancer. My name is Ray. Welcome to Ray's Tarot. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I know it doesn't seem like much, but I'm glad these readings resonate, and we are going every single day because of you, and I appreciate that. Anyway, this will be a general reading for fall 2021. It might be about your career, your love life, or whatever is the most important message the Spirit needs you to hear right now. Please remember that time is fluid, and if this message does not resonate, be sure to check out my readings for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Now let's get right into your reading. What is Cancer's message for fall 2021? Starting off the reading, you have the Six of Coins. There's an energy of giving and receiving that comes with this card, of sharing your assets. I definitely feel like there's another person involved in this reading. And for some of you, this could be about your home, your career, your finances, possibly your education as well, especially if you work with other people. This could also be somebody that you're in a relationship with. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a family or a friend that you're lending money to. But I feel like things start out with an equal balance between the two of you. This person gives as much as they take. This person takes as much as they give. And the energy with this card is very reciprocal. There's kind of a flow between the two of you, a prosperity. And it could be emotional prosperity again. It could be that this person makes you feel emotionally secure for some of you, mutual feelings between the two of you. So this reading is starting positively for you, Cancer, but then with this Wheel of Fortune card, things start to change. It's like you feel a change in this person. The Wheel of Fortune is about new cycles, it's about change, it's about fate. So some of you don't necessarily feel in control of your path this season. You might feel like you're losing control, like things are a little bit out of control. This could be a karmic connection for some of you, but I am seeing you moving through the end of a cycle here. And especially with that Six of Coins, there might be some sort of downfall in money. Again, if this is about a relationship, it could just be that out of the blue, this person kind of starts to treat you differently. It feels like they've changed. You don't like their behavior anymore. It feels like they no longer treat you with respect. Especially with that energy of the Six of Coins being about giving and receiving, it feels like all of a sudden this person has started taking advantage of that giving nature. Like now it's all one-sided and it's becoming no strings attached. Some of you could be financially dependent on this person, or they could be financially dependent on you. Somebody might owe someone else money and they're not giving you that return. You have the Seven of Swords here, which is why I feel like that Wheel of Fortune is turning downwards, because this is a deception card. Again, with that mutual Six of Coins energy, it feels like this person is starting to take more than they give. The energy between the two of you is no longer reciprocal. For some of you, this person can't be trusted with money. Or again, they could just be taking advantage of your generosity, even if this isn't necessarily involving money in any way. You might just be a very kind-hearted person and they see a way to manipulate that in order to get what they want. This person does not have good intentions. And it kind of feels like this change that's happening over the season is that you're starting to see their true colors. Starting in October, you have the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries this season. You might be in a leadership position in your career. Or there could be a sense of responsibility here, especially if you're a father or if you provide from the family in some way. Whether this involves money or is just about a relationship, I feel like you have more power over this situation than you realize. Or this is also could be standing up for yourself, you taking that power back, not letting this person take advantage of you anymore because you are the Emperor. You have the Ten of Wands here. So there's a painful ending happening here. You're dropping the burden. This is a very stressful card. Some of you could be taking on too much at work. Especially with that Emperor card there, I'm getting this sense of leadership again, this feeling of responsibility. But you are pushing through this energy. This also could kind of feel like you getting over this person, dropping this burden that they've kind of put on your shoulders after what goes on in September up here. Deciding that you're not going to stand for it anymore, that this baggage is not yours to carry, and stepping into that role of power with the Emperor card. It kind of feels like this is not my problem. You also have the Three of Cups here, which is a positive sign. The Three of Cups kind of brings a reason to celebrate. It brings a sense of community with it as well, so there could be other people involved in this celebration. It doesn't have to be a physical celebration of some kind, like a birthday or an anniversary. It could be. But a lot of the time, this card just signals happiness and a sense of community. So I feel like, especially after this period of deception and stress with that Seven of Swords and Ten of Wands, you have a reason to celebrate. Like after you drop that burden, after you entered into this new cycle, you get the rewards. It kind of feels like you're counting your blessings. You might be spending more time with your family, hanging out with your friends more, especially if this reading involves the ending of some sort of relationship, somebody who is taking advantage of you in some way. Later in the fall into October, this could also signal that you might start dating again, seeing somebody new. Starting off in November, you have the Seven of Cups. This card often represents some sort of feeling of illusion. So especially if this reading involves another person, someone who's been taking advantage of you, it kind of feels like they might have been leading you on. They might have had other options. And it kind of feels like you're starting to wake up to see the truth of this person. Like you're no longer under that illusion. November kind of feels like a message of healing to me. Like you no longer have your head in the clouds about this person. You see their faults now. This person might not necessarily have lived up to your expectations in some way, but you're not necessarily feeling disappointed. It kind of just feels like, okay, on to the next one. Because the Seven of Cups can also indicate that you have options, especially with that Three of Cups there near the end of October. It feels like you are keeping the door open. You're keeping your options open. You see what else is out there. You want to explore a little bit more because you no longer want to deal with this person's energy. You have the Eight of Wands here. This is a card indicating progress. So again, I do kind of feel like you're waking up. You're starting to see the truth of this person. And you are moving on. With that Ten of Wands especially, it feels like you're dropping the burden. You're not going to let this person take advantage of you anymore. You're not going to let them lead you on anymore. This could also be a conversation, telling this person that you've had enough. Telling this person that if I'm not your only option, then you don't get to have me as an option at all. And just like packing up and moving on with your life. Especially with that card about illusion with the Seven of Cups. It feels like you're finally breaking the spell. Like this person no longer has a hold on you. You're ending the reading with the Ace of Wands. This is a very powerful card, Cancer. So we have a painful ending here with that Ten of Wands, and now we have the new beginning, starting over again with the Ace of Wands. So this kind of feels like illumination. Again, I'm getting the sense that you're no longer under this person's spell. Like this kind of feels like a breakthrough, like you've finally woken up. For some of you in November, you could also start talking to somebody new, especially with that message of keeping your options open with the Seven of Cups and moving on with the Eight of Wands, because the Eight of Wands can also be a communication card. So for some of you, this could be a very passionate new beginning with a new person. The main message I'm getting here throughout like the entire season of fall for you, Cancer, it kind of feels like this transition period is about out with the old and in with the new. Can you clarify the Seven of Swords for me, please? Can you clarify the Ten of Wands for me, please? Clarifying the Seven of Swords is the moon. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, but it definitely feels like there's some sort of secret coming out here, something this person has been hiding from you or lying to you about. There could also be some gaslighting involved in this situation, especially if you think this person is not being loyal to you or faithful to you in some way. But you're finally starting to realize that this person's true intentions are not positive. Clarifying the Ten of Wands, you have the Knight of Coins. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the Knight of Coins is a very dedicated energy. So especially with this Ten of Wands here, it feels like you are determined to heal from this. You are determined to move on from this. Once you drop this burden, there's no going back. Like, you've made your decision. The Knight of Coins is a very slow energy, so you might be taking it step by step, but you are making progress, and you do feel like even though things are going slowly, you feel like you're getting somewhere. With that Three of Cups there as well, it kind of feels like you have the end goal in sight. You know that the wait will be worth it, but you know that it's not going to take overnight to heal from this. It's going to take time. Some of you could also be very focused on work in October, and that's what you're using to distract yourself. Okay, Cancer, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. Let's turn 100 into 200. Click that bell to get notified every time I post. You can also all follow me on Facebook, where I'll be posting announcements about new tarot readings. The link to my new page is in the description below if you want to check it out. Either way, I will see you here again at Raise Tarot. See you later!